with Phil Marshall of the Isla Camilla and Magnus Johnson from the Northern Pride, and met to interview them. For Phil, in particular, the memories were upsetting. It wasn't pleasant to ask him to recall as much detail as I needed, but he helped me to describe the search and the moment of rescue. As the book took shape, and I became more committed, I travelled to South Africa to interview some of the crew. In a series of one-on-one interviews, I checked my recollections with Mornay van Heems, Sven Lissamore, and Stephen Truter from the Sudar Havid, and they described events I couldn't have witnessed in the other raft. There were small conflicts between their memories and mine, but I expected this. They also helped me to build up a better picture of the techniques that we used in fishing, which was something I wanted to describe as vividly as I could. We sat and chatted in the shade, outside their comfortable Cape Town homes, and their stories took me back to the Southern Ocean. Their enthusiasm and drive to fish still humble and mystify me. They are fishermen to the core. By the end of the book, I had also been helped by Big Dani from the Sudar Havid, and finally, Captain Ernesto Sandoval from the Isla Camilla. Writing has not been the healing process I had hoped for. I have been reduced to tears on many occasions. It has been less of a catharsis and more of a self-imposed torture, as I have forced myself to picture and relive painful events again and again. I am fearful of misportraying men who were operating under great stress, and know that for some I am describing the deaths of loved ones. I wish I had more photos, which would make the boat and the people more vivid for me. But my camera is still on the Sudar Havid, portside, aft cabin, on the main deck, in the right-hand drawer under my bunk. If anyone wants to get it for me, it's at 53 degrees, 56 minutes south, 041 degrees, 30 minutes west. The surprise for me, in writing, was realizing how much I miss the sea, the boat, and the adventure. For a short time in the Southern Ocean, I was at my most alive, at my best. Prologue. 18:30 hours, Saturday, 6th of June, 1998. I'm waist-deep in seawater, 1 degree below zero. My legs are numb, my fingers are frigid, and I cling to the inflatable arch which supports the roof of the flooded life raft. In the dim amber light, I can just make out a few shapes around me. Bubbles, our captain, lies slumped in the water, his head supported by his life jacket. This is the same man who sang Flower of Scotland over the radio to the harbour master each week as we reported our catches. He has a wife and kids back in Cape Town. Now he is barely alive. His chunky knit jumper and tracksuit bottoms no match for the water, the hypothermia, and the heart attack he suffered as we abandoned the boat. Above us, the thin canvas canopy is our only shelter from the shrieking wind and the leviathan swells of the Southern Ocean. Every few minutes, the canopy is crushed against us by the crest of a breaking wave, flexing the inflatable life raft as if folding it in two, jolting us from our contemplations. Slowly, I sing to myself, "Will your anchor hold in the storms of life?" They are lines from my favourite song from Sunday school. I don't have a single drop of maritime blood in my body, so heaven knows why I liked the song when I was a child, but it seems fitting now. God, if I survive this, what am I willing to promise to be out of this situation? I change my prayer. God, help me to survive this.